Hello, dear people. A good encounter to you. But for some, encounters are not good. The mysterious creature Chupacabra terrorizes Ukrainians. An unknown beast is roaming the Ukrainian town of Halych and killing the animals of local people. Several farmers have already cried out because of the raids of the mysterious creature, which drains the blood of rabbits and chickens, then arranges their lifeless bodies in rows. Frightened Ukrainians cannot understand what kind of monster is tormenting their livestock, but they assume it may be the creature known as the Chupacabra. It is precisely this creature that is known in legends as a beast that sucks the blood of cows, sheep, goats, and other domestic animals. And although many people consider its image fictional, there are also quite a few who believe in its existence. In Ukraine alone, in recent years there have been numerous cases in which people claim to have been visited by the terrifying monster. The residents of Halych also tell of such raids. A local woman complains that a mysterious creature managed to drain the blood of 30 of her rabbits. The same happened to 11 rabbits belonging to her neighbor. Every night, when darkness falls and the bloodthirsty predator approaches our homes, the dogs start barking restlessly, but even they cannot stop it. In the morning, in fact, our four-legged guards are the ones who look frightened. Alina told a local television station, adding that other acquaintances of hers have seen the shadow of the unknown creature, but have not been able to observe it in detail. Alina's husband shares that the killed animals were shown to veterinary doctors, but even they could not solve the mystery, and simply looked at the bodies in bewilderment. The mythical Chupacabra, with its gray scaly skin, protruding spikes and teeth, has intrigued and frightened people in the Americas for decades. This monster, which is said to hunt small livestock, has given rise to numerous legends and stories about its origin. According to John Tuma, a wildlife expert from Texas A&M University, the real explanation for these sightings can be found in science rather than the supernatural. Scientific explanation of Chupacabra sightings. Tuma, an associate professor in the Department of Rangeland, Wildlife and Fisheries Management at Texas A&M University, suggests that many reported Chupacabra sightings are actually cases of coyotes suffering from an advanced stage of mange. Mange is a debilitating disease that can infect many different furry mammals, explains Tumana K. The disease, caused by microscopic mites that burrow into the skin, leads to severe irritation, hair loss, scabs, and thickening of the skin. Tumad notes that as mange progresses, it follows a specific pattern on the animal's body. In dogs, the last place they lose hair is right between the shoulder blades, he points out. This distribution can create the impression of spikes, matching descriptions of the Chupacabra. The extreme exhaustion and emaciation of animals infected with mange further contribute to their eerie, almost alien appearance, especially when seen in dim light at dawn or dusk. Behavioral changes in sick wild animals, advanced stages of mange, not only alter the animal's appearance, but also their behavior, making them more desperate and bold in their search for food. This desperation can lead to encounters with humans and animals they would normally avoid. When a coyote is in an advanced stage of mange, it approaches residential areas more boldly to search for food because it is desperate, explains Tumen Ek. They take risks that a healthy animal would not take. The legend of the Chupacabra, which translated from Spanish means goatsucker, originates from Puerto Rico, where reports first emerged of livestock deaths with drained blood. Tumen Ek suggests that this behavior corresponds to that of a sick predator. Infected animals may target small, confined animals that are easier to catch than wild animals, which are usually more mobile and alert. The characteristic puncture wounds often found on these animals also match the hunting style of coyotes. A coyote's mouth is not suited for grabbing and holding, so they have to bite repeatedly. Tumen Ek notes, which can result in puncture wounds leading to significant blood loss. Misinterpretation of attack signs. Tumen Ek also addresses the myth that chupacabras completely drain the blood of their victims. He explains that this belief may be due to a misunderstanding of how blood settles and coagulates in a dead animal, creating the impression of an emptied circulatory system. While sick animals may be more likely to enter human areas, Tumen Ek emphasizes that their increased boldness does not necessarily mean aggression. I always make a distinction between a bold and an aggressive animal, Tumen Ek comments. Boldness simply means the animal is taking risks and doing things it normally wouldn't do because it is desperate. Counters with mange, infected wild animals. Given that mange can be transmitted to both humans and domestic animals, Tumen Ek advises caution when encountering infected wildlife and urges people to protect their pets. There are no known preventive measures against mange, but if you live in a region where the disease is common, it is wise to regularly bathe working and companion animals, including some form of a caricidal treatment. The expert advises urging pet owners to seek proper veterinary care when necessary. Beyond the Chupacabra myth, although the folklore of the Chupacabra captures the imagination, Tumen Ek emphasizes the importance of focusing on the scientific reality behind these sightings. When dealing with Chupacabra, we are dealing with a real animal, usually a coyote, that has a serious health problem. The specialist points out, handle the situation appropriately so we can help manage our wildlife resources. By shedding light on the science behind the Chupacabra phenomenon. Halych hopes to encourage a better understanding of wildlife health issues such as mange, and to promote responsible attitudes toward the animals that share our ecosystems. That may be the case, but alongside the mysteries of the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot, the Chupacabra remains a mystery and continues to spark interest.